comment, then we'll open up the questions.
Sure. Obviously, a great game for the fans. Very disappointed that we came out on the short end of it. But when you play against a good team and you dig yourself a hole, you expend a lot of energy coming back. That is an extremely challenging group to defend because of the way they play offense now. It's very, very different. We've used the word exotic a lot. It's kind of a hybrid of box and basketball, and it's very different. And we worked awful hard this week to defend it. And we thought we had a good plan, but in the end, I just think we broke down a couple too many times on the backside. When you saw they got the first goal of the game there, and then the last goal of the game there. But we just dug ourselves too big a hole early, and I give our guys a lot of credit. They came back. I'd like to believe we're more the team that you saw in the second half. We certainly had our opportunities in the second half. We had our opportunities to actually put that one away. But you give Princeton a lot of credit. They found a way to win, and we talk all the time about how little details win one-goal games, and they were a little bit more about the little details today than we were. So congratulations to them, and I'm proud of my guys. I thought they showed a lot of character and a lot of grit. But in the end, we came up short, and it's time to go back to work for Tuesday night.
Dave, playing that style, would you like to get another shot at them a little later on, and your chances of doing a little bit better against them?
I'm smart enough not to say I want another shot at anybody, because I know how that would be taken. I'd like to have the opportunity to play against it now that we've seen it.
You'd be more prepared rather than take another shot.
It's different. You know what it's like? It's like a team preparing for Navy or an academy. And when you don't run the option a whole lot and you don't see it a whole lot,
yep,
it's different. And you're not getting ready for it completely in 4 days. And to be honest with you, it's you know, it's just it's a different style, a different philosophy, and their kids seem to have taken to it. They're slick off the ball offensively. They can feed the ball pretty well. They're unselfish. Listen, in the end, Jack McBride has 4 goals and 3 goals, and I thought we defended him pretty darn well throughout the game. But when you break down the way we did, and if you think about it, we give up a goal at the end of a quarter, 1 second left in a zone. It was the right time for the zone. It was the right zone and the right place. It was the right thing to do, and we relaxed. And we give up a goal. We lose a game by 1 goal. There's your 1 goal. We misplay a pick, and next thing you know, we slide. They find the guy. They find Moni. He scores. We fake slide in our adjacent defense, which we're taught not to do, and they find 14. You know, and then the other one you think about is 18 on the backside off of a face-off. We scramble. We got 3 guys to the ball, and they somehow or another find 18 on the backside down our end. And when you think about those goals, those are the goals that we got to take away. We got to stop giving up those kind of goals, and we haven't given up thus far this year. And we'll go back to work. We'll clean it up, and we'll move on. But that's a good Princeton team. That's a good Princeton team. They don't hang 17 on Hofstra and not be a good one. And I don't think they hang 10 on us and not be a good one, or 11, I should say.
When you talk about the philosophy of the stuff they're doing, I mean, a lot of picks, a lot of 2-man game stuff going on. Can you expand on specifically what you mean about?
Yeah, it's 3 2-man games. Well, that's what it appears to be. You have to ask Chris. I'm not the one that designed it. So, based on what we've seen, it's a lot of 3 2-man games, and they have a big, little, or attack and midi with 15 and 13 work together a lot. Then 2 and 22 work together a lot, and then 8 and 14 work together a lot. And anytime they dodge one side, there's an exchange on the backside, maybe a cut or an exchange behind the goal, and they try to confuse you, and they force you to make a lot of decisions and jump in and out of a defense, you know, very, very quickly. And I thought a couple times we didn't communicate. The goal was to switch on everything on the backside. I can't imagine that. I need to look at the film, but I can't imagine we did that on the last goal. So, you know, give them credit. I don't want to take anything away from Princeton. They played hard. I thought both teams played hard. I thought they played a real good first half. I thought we played a better second half than we had. And, you know, we just didn't make enough plays, and we didn't do enough of the little things. I mean, we turned the ball over just at some pretty crucial times. And, you know, that's some youth. And we'll get better from this. I know one thing. I know we're a good enough team now. Wasn't sure where we were coming in after the games we had, but I have a better sense that we're a good team. We're not a great team. I'm not sure how many great teams there are right now, but we're a good team.
Michael, can you talk about just the sequence at the end, the skip pass, and what we were seeing as Mackenzie's stepping in?
It was kind of the same thing they were running the whole game. You know, they were, like Coach said, running two-man picking games, and they skipped the ball through. And because of their formations, I think we just got caught a little bit out of position. But you know, it was a good shot.
Steven, can you talk about, did Princeton do anything, make any defensive adjustments from their game last week against Hofstra's against you guys?
No, I don't think anything, you know, too differently. You know, they had a good game plan coming out. I think we were a little bit stagnant on offense in the first half. I think we came out in the second half with a little bit of a spark, but it was just a little bit too late.
Chris, can you talk about your first game back? How was it for you? I mean, you come in, you immediately score a goal, and you add another one.
Yeah, it felt good. I mean, I've been practicing and stuff, so I've been prepared for to play and be in that position. So it felt good to get back out there and run around a little bit. So.
Did you have any idea that you'd be playing today, or was it more of a last minute thing?
Yeah, I know I was going to be playing tonight.
How did it feel to have to sort of sit on the sidelines for the first 3 games and watch your teammates out there?
I mean, it's always tough to sit there and watch, but we have a group of guys that are good enough to get the job done, and no one person holds his team back. So I mean, it's just like any other player watching on the sidelines. They just come on that and they just support everybody. So.
Coach, can you talk about Chris's play first game back?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you get your leading goal scorer back from a year ago, it's nice. You know, and you know, thought Chris gave us a lift. He allowed us to create some mismatches. You know, and I thought another part that was great was with Chris back, Tommy Dorr stepped up and got us 2 goals. And you know, here's a guy that's kind of been keeping the seat warm, so to speak. And Tommy stepped up and did a good job today. But it's nice to have Chris back. I'd like to have them all back, but that's not the case just yet. And as Chris said, there's no one guy that wins a game or loses a game for us. This is a we thing, not a me thing, or a team thing. And when one guy isn't available or goes down, it's just next man up and someone else's job to step up. And thus far the guys have done that. And, I'm disappointed for the guys today, but you know, in the end, we didn't make the play we needed to make.
How difficult is it to make this turnaround knowing you have a game on Tuesday?
You know, we've made it. It's not like we haven't. We've been making this, we had 3 games in 9 days, now we got 3 in 8. So why not challenge ourselves a little bit more? I'm not really sure who makes the schedule around Hopkins, but I'm not sure he's the brightest guy. But, you know, maybe in the end, the best thing for us is to play again, is to get back out on the field. We're the true test of a team isn't how we handle a win or how we handle a loss after a whole week. You know, we got to turn around and we got to put it behind us, and that's simply what we're going to do. We're going to learn from it. We're going to put it behind us, and we're going to turn our focus to a good UMBC team that's very well coached. That usually gives us, you know, it has always been a challenge for us. It'll show us our mental toughness. You know, today we found out that we're a good team, and now we're going to find out how mentally tough a team we are.
Any other questions? Okay, thank you.